Welcome to Horror Year, where every story is a journey into the unknown. If you're brave enough to face your darkest fears and uncover the most chilling tales, you've come to the right place. So, dim the lights, turn up the volume, and subscribe to Horror Year. Your journey into terror begins now. There is occasionally a strange stillness at night in Japan's sleepy streets. For those who are familiar with the story of KUCHISAKE Onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, the silence evokes a sense of discomfort. Although the origins of this horrific urban legend can be found in the dark history of Japan, throughout time, rumors of actual encounters have emerged, giving the ghostly figure a hauntingly realistic aspect. During the feudal era in Japan, KUCHISAKE Onna was a lovely woman who was married to a cruel and envious samurai. According to folklore, her beauty turned into a curse. Her once beautiful face was ruined when her husband, suspecting her of adultery, lost his cool and sliced her mouth open from ear to ear. He addressed her icily, "Who will think you are beautiful now?" while she bled. But she was unstoppable by death. Returning as an angry spirit, KUCHISAKE Onna covered her damaged face with a surgical mask. She started stalking the gullible people in the streets. "Am I beautiful?" was the one thing she would ask, if you were unlucky enough to cross her way. It was a simple but devastating inquiry. It is rumored that she would immediately kill you with a pair of razor-sharp scissors if you answered no. In the event that you replied in the affirmative, she would remove her mask and show off her horrible deformities, which included a huge wound in her mouth that was sliced open from ear to ear. She would then inquire once more, "Am I beautiful now?" She would put you to a horrible death if you said no, this time. If you answered yes, though, she would leave you alive if not unscathed. She would make sure you suffered the same terrible fate by slicing your face open from ear to ear. Despite the fact that this tale has been told for generations, the legend really began to take shape in the late 1970s. Panic swept across Japan after several reported sightings of KUCHISAKE Onna in question. People reported seeing a long-haired black woman in a medical mask and trench coat in both small villages and large cities. Some claimed she chased them, while others insisted they barely avoided her by tossing candy or cash, which was thought to be her weak point. Schools all around Japan sent students home in groups because of the widespread concern that they will become victims of this scary ghost. The frenzy was exacerbated when the media started covering the sightings. People began to think that this was a genuine threat that was hiding in the shadows, not simply an urban legend. There are still reports of sightings of KUCHISAKE Onna. She is reported to approach late-night tourists, especially those strolling alone, in quiet neighborhoods or dimly lighted lanes. Some thrill seekers and urban explorers have even gone so far as to claim that they have had weird experiences when meandering through deserted regions and sense an evil presence following them. Rumor has it that she has also adjusted to the current era, using her mask as a disguise to fit in with the masses during flu or cold season. Some people worry that since the pandemic made masks mandatory for everyone, she has become more elusive, which would make her spectral presence even more unsettling. Thus, you might want to avoid them the next time you're alone on a dark street and they approach you while wearing a mask. "Am I beautiful?" is a fatal question that could be the last thing you hear if the tale of KUCHISAKE Onna is accurate. And that brings us to the end of today's delightful story. I really hope it had you on the edge of your seat. If you liked this story, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. It means a lot to me. And if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. There's always an exciting surprise waiting just around the corner and you won't want to miss it. Do you have a spooky story to share or a fun idea for our next tale? Feel free to share in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what gives you the creeps the most. And as always, take care, keep exploring. And remember, sometimes the most chilling tales are the ones left untold. Catch you in the next one, if you're up for it.